I'm Larry Pekacic. I've been in the automotive paint industry now 37 years, and this is my story of Mobile Training Center. Back in 2020, just prior to the lockdown and the pandemic, I was posed with building a demo trailer. The whole thing about demo trailer is all about selling, all about the selling focus. It didn't focus on the painters not one dang bit. It didn't help teach anything. It helped provide a quicker way for distribution to hurry up and show their product and get out of there and get to sale. But at no point in time was it shop focused, painter focused, or training focused. It was just about show and paint. And that turned me off. There were countless hours when I dreamed of building this mobile training center. It was an uphill battle all the way. Little things. I sat up at night to wee hours in the morning, mapping out, okay, which mixing banks will fit? How do you fit this into that space? How do I do this? Because I had nothing to go on. Nothing. Creating what I dreamed of, my vision, has never been done before. And when I try to explain that to anybody, they couldn't see it. I kept thinking, I'm like, all right, I got to have 4 mixing banks. Well, at the time, I only needed 3. And I had it mapped out to where I'd have counter space, computerization. I toiled over inches for 6 months. Inches being, how wide does a counter need to be? How long can I go here? I need X amount of space in the walkway so that people can move freely without bumping into one another. I needed comfort. 1 AC unit wouldn't do it. I wanted 2. I needed vents to vent the fumes. I needed a generator because when I show up at a shop, it has to be self-contained. I don't need to be chasing electricity to make things work. You need to show up and you need to flip the switch and make it happen. How do you build the banks in a rolling platform that holds the toners in place? And it absolutely consumed me. There wasn't a moment that went by that I wasn't working on the mobile training center, on what it should be. And then you have to keep it under a weight limit in order to go down the highway. You got to have something that you can put anywhere. So your height restrictions, your width restrictions. So when I started building and planning the mobile training center, I had 3 lines I wanted on that platform. I wanted Diamond, Glazier 55 solvent, and Glazier at 90 line to water. The frame had been built. Our platform's built. Once the frame's built, you're there. And then the 100 line was launched. Now, how do I fit that in there? So we had to stop. We had a hard stop. And we had to go back in and say, okay, now how do I fit this line onto that platform? And you figure it out. You just figure it out.
Hi, how y'all doing? I'm Joe Diaz. I work with BASF on the training center, the mobile training center. It's just awesome, head to toe. It is just one of these things where I have been painting for a long time, and I've never had the opportunity to work on something this impactful.
I'm Jeff Trawick with English Color Supply. I'm the regional manager for East Texas. I've been in the industry for 31 years this year. My initial thought of the mobile training center was that it was going to have a limited use, and we found that absolutely to be the furthest thing from the truth. I cannot believe that we've made it this far without having a mobile training center to do the installation of a new shop, to further the education of the new shop inside their own walls. The industry has needed a mobile training center for many, many years. It's really hard to believe that it's been this long before someone came up with this idea. It helps the customer in so many ways as far as training in their facility, where you don't not at a loss of days have technicians traveling to and from. Technician isn't learning in exact lab environments and then having to come and implement that into their real world shop environment. The mobile training center is batting 1,000 right now. Every place that we've taken it, it has won. Customers are really awed by the ability and of our team and of the mobile training center. You've done really well when a customer brings family back to see what you brought to them, value that they see in that, friends, family. We've had everything brought back by owners of different shops to see what we're there to do.
With the mobile training center, when we come on site into your shop, we bring training specifically to your shop. Anywhere you go, you get training. It's based on averages, and you got to do this or that. What we do is different. We come into your shop, your environments, your booths. When we come in, we bring training specifically to your shop. But off this platform of the Mobile Training Center, what we bring is specialized training.
My name is James Tucker. I work for English Color and Supply. I've been there 48 years in the industry. The Mobile Training Center was a new concept to our industry. It had never been done before. And to have a training center to go to a shop to make it more convenient for them as they're converting to a different paint line was a new idea. In the industry, I think that's been needed for a long time, and now it's been done. The benefits for the customer: there's no downtime. We're there, we do what we do to make sure that they continue to do business as usual. Having this on site makes our job easier. We continue to take care of their needs. And as far as the distributor side, to have this tool, it's a unique opportunity and just gives us the benefit to go out and present ourselves in a professional manner, but also to go out and be what we need to be for that customer.
I'm Shane with English Color. I've been in the business for about 23 years. I'm the territory sales manager for East Texas, Region 5. The Mobile Training Center is a tool within a tool. I believe that when we show up, there's no production loss, no profit loss for the owners. We come in, we set up, get the painters, start them on training. We do a transition between the mixing rooms and staffing. We can check to see where the inefficiencies are in the shop and handle those as we come across them. It's a seamless transition because when we show up, there's no lag in any department. As long as we know that there's inefficiencies in certain areas, we can address those. When we show up, we have guys that are working in each department, training painters, training office staff, training. It could be preppers, it could be buffers, it could be any department, honestly. So it's one of those things that when you come in, it's a full team effort. We go in, we get the shop changed over. Nobody's lagging in.
So my name is Burl Richards. I'm Burl's Collision Center. We've been in business for almost 25 years. We've been a BSF Glazeret customer for now almost 20 years. The mobile training center was really unique. It was something that I've never seen before, witnessed before, and all the thought process behind it. I don't know who put this thing together, but whoever did it was really thinking about it with BASF, so I'm going to applaud them for that. But the fact that the mobile training center was here, it actually made us feel like we had a whole separate building or a whole separate, it felt like we had another building that we were going into. Okay, and that wasn't taking up space and room in my shop, which allowed us to continue being productive getting the cars in and out of the paint booth, getting the work done. So it was a real big value.
My phrase for the mobile training center would be the new standard.
So with all the obstacles, we finally, you have to figure it out. And we finally put it all together and we created the mobile training center, which is the most game-changing platform for the industry.
The Mobile Training Center is an awesome tool to be effective. It's never been done, and it's awesome.
The leader in the industry.
Nothing like this has been done before that I know of. It's very innovative idea.
My vision and fruition.